morning, everyone. If you take your seat, we'll get started here with a short morning prayer. So good to see everybody out. It's a little warmer today. It makes it easier to get out. And for those of you who are watching us at home, grab that last cup of coffee and get comfortable. As we welcome this morning in, we do with a grateful heart. This season is a time of gratitude for all kinds of things. Sometimes we look for the things under the Christmas tree when we're kids. Sometimes as we get older, we look for old friendships and people. And the people in the sanctuary here at Unity of East Louisville are what makes this a community. And community is important these days. Everybody needs a place to ground and to sit and be still. And this morning, we look real deep into what is meaningful in our lives. I had the privilege last night to go over to see It's a Wonderful Life. And it really is a wonderful life. We have friends, we have family. We have a power so great that we can only describe it as God. It's a universal power that looks after each one of us. And as we take a moment to breathe deep and know that we are part of that power, we share that power with everyone that's in the seat next to us across the aisle. And know we are blessed and we are loved. And thank you for being here this morning. If no one's told you today, I love you because of the way I feel about myself when I'm in your presence. Have a great day.
There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. At least 100 ways for me to receive. I embrace my good, and I do believe there are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. At least 100 ways for me to believe. And countless blessings that I now receive. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me.
Hands to clap. Thank you. Thanks, Don. That was a great way to get us started. And now we're going to say our mission statement together. We are a spiritual community inspiring transformation through love, joy, and integrity. Thank you. Please be seated. I should have that memorized by now, but I know if I turn around and don't look at it, I won't get the words right, and then it'll mess everybody up. So I have to stand there and read it. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Unity of East Louisville. Wherever you are in your spiritual journey, you did it after the holidays. So thank you in advance for helping with that. December 13th is our Christmas open house party that's going to be at my house, and the information for all that is on the back counter. So if you'd like, I didn't want to publicize our address on the website. The rest of the information is on the website or the weekly email, but it's also on the sheet that I have posted up there. If you can take a picture of it with your phone or write down my phone number, and I'll give you the address and everything. For those of you that don't know, or we can figure out a way to get the address there. It's on the sheet, but if you don't have it, contact me somehow, or Valerie, she knows it too. That's 6 to 9 on Friday, and if you'd like to bring an appetizer or dessert to share, you're welcome to do that. It's a drop-by. Open house means you can come anytime and stay for as long as you like. And if you want to bring something, you're welcome to. But don't feel like you can't come if you don't have something to bring. Please show up anyway. We just want to see you. We want to be together. Charlie's going to speak to us about Saturday the 14th. He's going to be showing a movie, A Christmas Carol.
Oh, I thought you had agreed to sing a duet with me.
Yeah. La, la, la. Everybody leave.
Yeah, two things I want to talk about quickly. One is we have a men's group here that meets on the first and third Saturdays of every month in this classroom, and we get together and try to and you get to know each other better and tell the experiences of our lives. You know, most of us got a lot of experience in this room, and we always try to bring it back around to spiritual values and connect it to the unity principles when we talk about things. And then recently some of us got together and went down to Red River Gorge and did a little hike down there. And so mostly it's sitting around shooting a bull, to be honest about it. But it's with a purpose, you know, it makes a difference. So any men that would like to come, please just show up, you know, it's at 9 o'clock, and we like to say here, wherever you are in your spiritual journey, you're welcome here. You're welcome in the men's group too. So the other thing is I am going to be showing the movie next Saturday at 4 p.m., A Christmas Carol. I noticed Dave mentioned A Wonderful Life. That's a great movie too. Everybody's got their favorite Christmas movie, right? But the 1984 version of A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott is definitely my favorite. It was made for TV, actually. And it's just a wonderful production. I thought, how could they make such a wonderful production and it's just made for TV? Well, think about it, those of y'all who can remember. In the 1980s, VHS was capturing a lot of the entertainment market, and I think TV was getting scared. And so they pumped a whole bunch of money into making this thing, shot on location in a medieval town in England, and pulled in big star George C. Scott. It's just a fantastic movie, so full of spiritual values and lessons that we can bring away, and I love to watch it every year. I wore my grandkids out with it, I think. But anyway, come 4 o'clock. We're gonna have popcorn and some candy and some drinks, and you know, it's just gonna be a good time. And invite your friends. I'd like to see this place filled up to see that movie. It'd be fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks, Charlie. Charlie had some pictures from their Red River Gorge trip that were scrolling across the screen, I think, earlier, weren't they? Yeah, maybe not today. I think I saw them last week.
Yeah, Pat.
Yeah, good old Pat. He's back there doing everything. Thank you, Pat. Putting the pictures up. Anyway, it looks like they're having a good time when they're not chopping down trees in the back parking lot. So. All right, let's see. What next? We have so much on the agenda. We have December 19th, which is Thursday. We have our Christmas candlelight service and cookies. And we're going to be eating cookies after the service. And it's really beautiful if you haven't been. The music is just gorgeous. Don will be playing all the Christmas carols. And it's just a lovely, lovely evening. And then another lovely evening on December 20th. That's the next Crystal Bowl meditation, which is the winter solstice theme. Again, beautiful, peaceful meditation. So thank you for all that, for everybody who does so much for this church to make all these wonderful events for us to be together enjoying. All right, a couple of cute Santa jokes. What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph. All right. What do you call Santa's little helpers? Subordinate clauses. Why don't you ever see Santa in the hospital? Because he has private elf care. And what do you call a broke Santa? Saint Nicholas. Greet each other in Christmas love and joy this morning. Going to sing another song.
God, you are.
God, you are.
Snowfall, God, you
Today's word is peace. I give the gift of peace. I begin the second week of Advent by affirming peace for myself and all beings, letting the peace of God flow through me. Peaceful living does not mean isolation from noise or turmoil. It means calm even in the middle of the hubbub. At this time of year, when so many seem busy and rushed, I rely on peace of God that resides in me, within, to promote calm in my home, in my life, and in the world. Prayer helps me stay centered, serene, and relaxed, so it can be an instrument of peace. Holding thoughts of tranquility and affirming peace in every heart, I move through this day and Advent season affirming kindness and compassion. I give the gift of peace as I let it flow from my heart like rivers on a lake, sustaining each person in concrete circles of tranquility and goodwill. The God of peace be with all of you. Romans 15:33.
And so today, we invite peace into our hearts as we light the candle to remind us that peace is always alive within.
Our Creator, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from error. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Surely the presence of our God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of our God is in this place. Surely the presence of God's love is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. There's a holy hush around us as God's glory fills this place. Surely the presence of God's love is in this place.
And so now we come to the time where we go within. So I invite you to get comfortable right where you're at. Feet flat on the floor, letting the seat beneath you and the back behind you support you. Knowing that this is a a special time of year. 'Tis the season of love. And with faith in all things, in all possibilities, and peace residing within us, we are encircled in love. The guiding presence. Which brings joy. So right now, as we continue to move inward, connecting with that presence of love and light, we feel the mighty wings all around us in human form, lighting the way for our own personal growth, the teachers, the healers, the parents, those human teachers of life. We honor them. When we surround them with love and joy on their path, wherever that may be. And we allow for peace to reside without of any anxiety, any worry, any sadness of the season. And we just become present to this time right now. And with that deeper source of love. Feeling the mighty vibration of life flowing through the physical body. Knowing every atom, every molecule, every cell. We breathe deeply, completely. Then let go. Entering into that listening for the presence, for the word, for the vision. For our own. And now we accept the holiness, the divine spirit. Whatever glimpse we've received, heard, or felt. And we begin to embody the truth of who we are. The love that flows from us, through us, all around us. Is the gift of the season. And we share openly and honestly all that we have to give and all that we receive. As we awaken to the magnificent joy of living fully in each and every moment in the presence of all that is. And so it is. Amen.
So close to you, baby, but I'm so far away. There's a silence between us, and so much to say. You're my strength, you're my weakness, my faith, you're my doubt. Gotta meet in the middle and work this thing out. More love. I can hear our hearts crying, more love. I know that's all we need, more love to flow in between us, to take us and hold us and lift us above. If there's ever an answer, it's more love. We're afraid to be idle, so we fill up our days. We run on the treadmill, keep slaving away. When there's no time for talking, trouble in mind, the doors are all closed between your heart and mine. More love. I can hear our hearts crying, more love. I know that's all we need, more love to take us and hold us, lift us above. If there's ever an answer, it's more love. Just look all around us, people fighting their wars. They think they'll be happy when they settle the scores. Let's lay down our weapons that hold us apart. Be still for a minute, try to open our hearts. More love. I can hear our hearts crying, more love. I know that's all we need. More love. Take us and hold us, lift us above.
wonderful. More love. Isn't that what we all need? Where does it come from? It comes from our heart. It comes from our knowing, our being. So Christmas is the season of love. And in order to achieve the joy at the end of the season, as we move into a new year, how do we honor ourselves in all of it? So it's a season that demonstrates love and acknowledges our truth, that we are all unique expressions of the divine presence. And I know that's hard for some people. It's hard for you to say, I am God, or God is me, and I'm a part of God, and God is a part of me. And there's no separation in all of that. And if we look at the story from the Bible, the beginning of the birth of Jesus, first there's a birth of John the Baptist, right? That's how the story kind of begins. And what does that mean at this time of year? Well, John the Baptist represents that human individual expression that we are. So our human intelligence, that natural phenomenon of our body presence. And so Elizabeth conceived through miracle conception, through the body's own cell regeneration. That's what the story tells us. Just as Mary did. So acknowledging our humanness, because John the Baptist represents our humanness in the story. And then when we get to Mary, Mary represents that spiritualness, that spiritual intelligence that we are, that spiritual consciousness that is alive within us. So you have these two women that go through the same miraculous process to birth these individuals that are separate yet one. Because there is the humanness, the human consciousness that's represented by John the Baptist, and the Jesus consciousness that's, the spiritual consciousness that's represented by Jesus. And in all of this, the rest of the story flows. But it is the love of their relationship, these two women's relationship with God, that created the conception of the child. And so it's that inner part of ourselves that we have to be able to love and be all that we are here to be. And as we move through our own path, we have to go within and cultivate our own relationship with the divine presence, whatever name you call it, God, spirit, oneness, the name doesn't matter. But it's that inner connection with the higher consciousness, that wholeness of the two individual expressions of who we are. That's important. And so, as we do this, I'm going to read a little poem that was adapted from the Rosary. It's by Myrtle Fillmore. It's called Love to Thee. The hours I've spent with thee, dear Lord, are pearls of priceless worth to me. My soul, my being merged in sweet accord, in love for thee, in love for thee. Each hour a pearl, each pearl a prayer, binding thy presence close to me. I only know that thou art there, and I am lost in thee. O glorious joys that thrill and bless, O vision sweet of love divine, my soul its rapture bliss can ill express, that thine art mine, O Lord, thine art mine. And so Myrtle spent a lot of time within herself, becoming whole and healthy. Myrtle Fillmore is a co-founder of Unity Ministries, or the Unity Movement, if you're not familiar with her work. She actually started Silent Unity. She actually started the prayer circles. And she actually showed her husband a different way to live. And he was the intellect. So she's always been that heart and soul of Unity. And Charles was the intellect, that driving force behind everything, if you want, that mighty power of vision. And so each of us has within us the capabilities to use the power of our human self and our spiritual self in oneness. And we have to develop it. And that's what, for me, the Christmas story is all about, is the development of my own self as love in the world. I love Christmas time. I mean, can you tell? It's my favorite time of year. This is the first year without Mama. Well, no, second year, because she died right before Christmas. And so, but as a child, it was a magical time in our household. And I know it wasn't like that for everybody. So if it wasn't, then rewrite your story. Make it a magical time for you, whatever that looks like. Don't be a victim stuck in an old thought, in someone's consciousness that didn't have an understanding of what the true joy of life is. Create your own magic. Use your intellect and your spiritual power to manifest the life that you want to live. And let that be your story. So the Christmas story is about our own development. Develop whatever you want. Create the joy that you're seeking. It's all within you. There's no magic outside of you. It's all coming from within. So tap into that playfulness. And if you haven't had an opportunity to play in life, now's the time. Don't wait any longer. Whatever it is that brings you joy and blessings, do that. Whatever it is that makes your heart sing, do that. Don't do anything else. Actively participate in the love and the joy that you are. And everything else will find its own way through the world. You don't have to carry the burdens of life. Lay them down. Let them go. It's a choice. It's a choice that we've all been given. It's called free will, right? Yeah, we get to decide and we get to choose our path. It's really up to us. So, I dress up like a Christmas tree with my red shiny shoes and my mama's scarf and the love that I just have for this season. And the Christmas actually. And then I'm watching all that generation of kids, right? They're all in the 40s right now on Facebook. Every one of them, and they're tagging each other, and it's fun to watch them. And so that's what we have to do. Whatever it is, you get to decide. And if you don't know, then I go within. Ask your little child in you, how do you want to come out and play? Because there's a part of you, that inner child that most of us never go to, some of us did this weekend, that we never talk to, we never meet, that wants to come out and play. It's that creativeness that you are. That inner child that is alive in you is your creativity. It is your playfulness. It is the thing that allows me to dress like a Christmas tree, or buy a plain old wreath, because normally I get a live wreath and hang on the door, right? But this year I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a wreath. And so I went and looked at wreaths, and they were like, not very pretty, and not really what I wanted. And they cost anywhere from $30 to $75, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. I'm just gonna go buy one and make one. So I went and bought a cheap little wreath and got a string of little LED lights, and I strung it, and then I thought, I need some ornaments. So I went and got out of my ornaments, I got some little red ornaments and hung on it that I already had, and got a little bow and put on it, and put it on the door. I had such a good time spending a day making a wreath. It was fun, right? It was creativity. The other night, I was sitting there, and I decorated, had everything out. You know, it took me a couple of days to get everything out and get everything decorated. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, I don't have any Christmas coasters. Now, why would I need Christmas coasters? Other than I'm sitting there, and I went to put my glass of water down, and there's this purple coaster, and I'm like, well, that doesn't match the rest of my decor. So the next day I went and I got some yarn, because didn't have any red yarn, so the next day I went and I got some red and green and white yarn, and actually it's the string yarn, the thinner. And I sat in one night and made 6 coasters, right? But it was fun. And that's the joy that I find at this time of year. That's my own gift to myself. I spent one day mixing oils, because there's a blend that I make and I give in little vials to people for Christmas, right? As presents. And then I have my supplies sitting there, because I also like to make body butter, right? And so I have that to do one day. That's the kind of stuff that really brings me pleasure. And then when I give the gift, I know that people like it, because they're like, you got any more of that body butter? You know, I'm out of it, you know, come mid-year. And so that's what brings me joy, is to allow my creativity, the essence of who I am, to share that love with my family and friends. And so if that's something that you're interested in doing, then figure out what it is that you love and do that. Share that. Be that every day of your life. And don't worry about what the rest of the world thinks and says and does, especially at this time of the year. It's really our choice. Your presence is the gift. That's what people really want. They want to spend time with you. They want to be with you. The gift is a token that's wrapped under the tree of your love that you share. It's a symbol. It's not your real gift. Your loving presence is a gift. It's a gift to the world. And so this week, this season, remember that your love comes from within. And yes, our kids, they all want some material thing out in the world. Okay, fine. If you have the means to go get that, then go get it. If that's what you choose to do. And know that's really a magical smile, a loving embrace, a batch of fudge. Whatever it is that is yours, that you truly enjoy, do that and share it as your symbol of love this year. Love is the season, and you are the love everybody's waiting for. So be the love, share the love, live the love, shine your love for yourself first. You have to do it for you first. And the radiance will light the way for others. I love you, I bless you, I behold the living Christ in each of you.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to swim, enough to cross to the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine, enough to glow to the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, not just for some, but for every
I'd say that was the perfect song, so thank you. That is exactly what we needed, so thank you very much. Beautiful song. And now it's time to take your offering in your hand, and we'll say the blessing together. Oh, before I do that, I just want to say happy birthday to at least three special ladies that I know in here. Kathy, Margie, and Barbara all had birthdays in the last couple of days. And Kathy's, I think, is today. So happy birthday, ladies. We love you guys. If there are any other birthdays in December, happy birthday to you too. But I know those three are right in a row. When was yours, Margie?
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, so Friday. Is it Friday, today, and tomorrow? So happy birthday, ladies, and thank you. And Rebecca's is December too. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Lots of ladies having birthdays this month.
It's hard to be 39.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's tough. And look as good as they do still. My goodness. All right, happy birthday. I'm sorry I forgot that earlier. I meant to say that. All right, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
We say thank you for all the benefits that we have for being human beings in a community. We thank you for the gifts in these baskets, and we thank you in this Christmas season that all the joy that we feel in this time, all the abundance we have, and all the blessings are spread throughout the world this day and every day. And so it is. Amen.
The chaplains are here to pray with you at the end of the service. If you have any prayer needs, or you want to come give somebody a birthday hug, maybe then. Now we're going to say the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And we want to thank the children who came today, especially one of them who read the daily word. Very well done. Thank you so much. Blessing our children. And now we'll join hands and sing the peace song.